What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today, we're checking out a classic when it comes to beer. This is Heineken Original. I'm sure you've probably noticed this brand before. Maybe the green bottle definitely sticks out on the shelf. It's been a minute since I've had a Heineken, so I'm excited to check this one out today. Heineken, established in 1873 in Amsterdam. Let's see, this comes in at 5% ABV. Brewed and bottled by Heineken, Amsterdam, Holland. Let's see, looking for a Best By date. Looks like Best By, October 2026. So we're well within that range. Label wise, I do like it. I've always liked it. Something about the green bottle, the logo, the smiling E, as they call it. Really like it. Yeah. Let's crack it open. See what we think of Heineken these days. I'm not sure. I'm excited. So, definitely some good carbonation. Pretty decent pour there. Try to get the whole thing in there. Yeah, that beer looks really nice. Good 2-3 fingers of pretty bone white colored head, nearing like off white. Pretty big soap sudsy bubbles in there. The head is dissipating rather quickly, but the beer itself, it is crystal clear. Not too crazy carbonation in the glass from the noises it was making while we were pouring it, but beer itself looks gorgeous. It really does. Let's check out the aroma. It smells like Heineken. It's not as, so the thing I know a lot of people typically associate this with, right? Green bottle sometimes gives off like a skunky character. I get it. And of course, I go back in again on the aroma and I get it even more. I was going to say I wasn't really getting, it wasn't like crazy, crazy skunky. There is some fruity character, which I think is what they're kind of known for. The A-yeast, I think is what they call it. Slightly skunky, but it does have this like citrusy, fruity, lemon, maybe even a little like grapefruit. There's definitely some malt character coming through. I really don't mind the aroma of this. This smells pretty freaking good. Yeah, let's see how it tastes, y'all. Cheers. I could drink a lot of those. That is really nice. It's not too skunky. I will mention I picked this up, Red Spirits and Wine, local liquor store to me. Picked it up in the refrigerated section, so this wasn't on the shelf. Um, and again, it's relatively fresh, so I don't know how much light really affected this compared to some other bottles of Heineken that I've had, but I'm really not getting. It's definitely there on the aroma. There's a little weedy, skunky, but not so much on the taste. Yeah, I would call it just more like a fruity character. It's actually really, really nice. Nice, solid, medium body for 5%. I really enjoy this. Honestly, more than I was expecting. There's a lot of flavor going on. Yeah, nice medium body, spritzy. And I don't know, that weedy character maybe just like me drinking more IPAs these days, versus the first time I had Heineken. I think it definitely stood out to me then. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But If anybody out there drinks Heineken regularly, do you see like a difference in different bottles that you pick up, or cans too? I know they have it in the cans as well. Be interested to hear about that. Maybe we'll try to review the can version eventually. Um, but I really, really, really enjoyed this. Honey character from the malt pairs really well with that fruity, yeasty character. This is really good. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. Very slight weedy character hanging around on the finish there, but nothing like overwhelming. Yeah, very surprised. That's about all I got to say on Heineken. Very, very good stuff. Yeah, so if anyone is a regular Heineken drinker, let me know about the skunkiness. If you see any difference between bottles, I know they do a few different. I noticed I think it was like a light, and then there was some other version I saw on the shelf in there. Almost picked those up, but had to kick it off with the OG. So Heineken, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Almost forgot to do the rating. God, always almost forgetting. But we didn't forget. I went straight up 4.25 for this. This is really good. Only picked up 2 bottles, but I would not mind having a 6 or a 12 pack of this in my fridge any day. So that's all I got, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.